Hi everyone. For those of you who didn't see the last couple episodes, I have been taking apart my engine because I discovered that there had been some water intrusion through the exhaust system, and the surveyor totally missed that. So I took apart the engine by myself, the top end, and I sent the cylinder head for testing, and luckily it came back perfect. The valve seats, they were sealing well, and there was no permanent damage. Now I need to put the engine back together, and that's the hard part, so I decided to have my diesel mechanic friend Meredith come and help me show me how to get through the really technical bits to make sure that I didn't mess those up. So last week was part one of the rebuild, and she showed me how to torque the head bolts and to put the cylinder head back on, and now that we've done that, she's continuing to show me how to put the valve train assembly on and then how to adjust the valves.
Like the cutest little rockers. Oh my god, they are dog hair.
They're so cute.
Note to self: next time you take your engine apart, make sure your dog is not around your engine parts, because this is literally like full of dog hair. Seriously got dog hair everywhere.
The dog didn't go anywhere near it. It's just that the dog hair is in the air and everything.
That's a problem.
I'm gonna get over the engine to protect it.
Well, you're covered in dog hair too, so.
I mean from the water. From the rain.
Okay, watch out.
There's water on there. It's little raindrops.
Be careful, because the tappet should catch everything.
Yeah.
Dog hair down there.
Hand me those push rods.
Just clean them, like wipe them down first. Here. Just make sure there's no dog.
Should they be oiled?
They're already kind of lightly oiled.
Alright. There's that one done. There's dog hairs. What's worse, dog hair or raindrops?
Honestly, probably dog hair. But neither are good.
That looks good. I'm not 100% sure they're in order, but I tried my best. But, you already know that. What happens if they're not in order?
They just wear differently.
Differently?
Yeah, based on their position. So, these little guys fit right in the cup, and some of them want to flop over, so you kind of have to drop them down on the studs. And then make sure that these come with it. Like, see how that one's sitting in that?
Yeah.
But this one isn't?
Yeah.
So you have to just get them all. And then if you see like any raindrops, just wipe it off with a paper towel. The best you can.
Alright. Raindrops there.
Okay, I'll get you the nuts for that.
Be careful here.
And let me see if there's a torque spec for those.
Yeah.
Sometimes there is and sometimes there isn't.
There should be, because they were so tight.
Yeah.
These are the nuts that hold the valve train assembly down, and I'm doing this very slowly because I don't want it to click. I don't want to go past the torque click.
Torque value.
The torque value, thank you. The torque value. And I'm gonna check it now. It's all done.
Okay. All right. So let's move on.
So now we adjust the valve.
Adjust the valves. Yep. Okay. So see valves moving down.
Yeah.
Got this one. So we're gonna focus on like cylinder 1.
What do you? I want to see what you're turning right now. What are you turning?
engine.
Okay. Okay.
Or the crankshaft.
So we're focusing on cylinder 1.
Yeah.
And that's the forward cylinder?
Yes.
Okay.
Watch that rocker. It's going to go down.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to keep going until that rocker reaches the bottom of its stroke right there.
Yeah.
It's not going to go any further. If I went further, it would start coming back up.
Mm-hmm.
So now, if you bring the camera and the light to the front pulley,
yeah,
I'm just going to pick a spot. Well, let's see what's a good spot to mark. Just put a mark right here. Okay, don't. Okay, so where that mark is, marks. You got paper towels? Right there. Okay, so now that I've got that marked on that very first rocker, I'm going to turn this 360 degrees until this line meets up with this line. Then I can adjust that rocker.
Wait.
So I'm going to go around one full revolution.
This is so cool.
You got compression, you can hear the exhaust stroke. Okay, so right there. Those lines are lined up. So now look at that rocker again.
Yeah, okay, I'm looking at that rocker.
And this rocker should be loose, and it's loose, meaning I can adjust it. So I'm gonna grab my feeler gauges, wherever I put them. I'm gonna put the feeler gauges.
Right there, right here, right here.
So I'm gonna grab it, see how much space there is? If I loosen that,
Yeah.
now I've got like a gap. See how it goes up? So you want to tighten it down until there's a nice drag. Stop moving the light.
She hit my face.
Okay, so, and it's very fine. I mean, you're barely moving the screw. Like even a millimeter, I'm too loose again. So you kind of find a good drag. I've got a good drag.
Let me see what that means. Can I feel?
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a good drag. That is a good drag. That is like tight. That is tight in there.
Yeah. Okay, so.
It's like so you can barely move it. You want to have
so
it.
Now, then once you find kind of the drag that you do, like this, now you got to tighten that nut again while you don't move the screwdriver. And it's kind of hard.
I'm doing it now, okay?
Okay.
How tight?
Snug. Like give it a, yeah, there you go.
Are you sure that's tight
It's
enough?
got a good light drag to it now.
Tighten it more?
No,
Okay.
like I'll check that.
You'll check it? Okay.
Because you don't want these coming loose.
No, I don't.
So, leave that guy there. Can I trade you spots, Harriet?
So it's the wrench part that makes it tight, not the screwdriver part.
Yeah. The screwdriver just adjusts the play. Okay, that's a little bit better drag.
Let me feel that. Let me feel the drag. Yeah, there's some drag, but it's still like sliding right through.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah, it's a light drag.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to turn this over again until one of these rockers starts to go down, right? So, okay, so this guy is starting to go down. So watch that guy.
Yeah.
This one is too, because they're companion cylinders.
Oh, they're companions.
Okay, so I'm going to do this one. Not this one, this one's slightly behind, so. And I'm going to use the same line, but I need to make a different line so I remember, you know, which one.
Did you erase the other line?
No, it just still
They're
there.
just in like
so
a
what I
totally-
do is I do 2 lines,
Oh, okay.
just to
That's
remember.
smart. Yeah, that's awesome.
And then, so don't forget what rocker we're doing.
We're doing the second to black one.
Okay, yeah. So now I'm going to turn it 360 degrees again. Okay, so that's the single line that I did. So we're going to go past that. Here's the double lines. All right, right there.
This trick only works on a This trick only works on a 3-cylinder.
No, it works on any engine, but okay. So now we're in position. Always double check that it has play. If it's tight for whatever reason, either you're in the wrong position, or it's adjusted way out, which it usually isn't.
So I cracked the nut loose, and now I've got the feeler gauge under here, and I will be tightening the screw until there is a light drag between the feeler gauge and the thing. What's it called?
And the top of the valve stem.
And the top of the valve stem. Alright, here we go. Tighten. I think that's a light drag right there. Is that a light drag?
Let's see.
I think we need a little bit more drag. That's too much drag. Wait, oh, that loosened that
Yeah,
nut.
that screw is very, very sensitive. It doesn't take much turning to get a huge adjustment on this end, so.
Yeah. I wasn't holding the nut. It loosened. I think that's a light drag, Meredith.
Well, tighten it up and I'll check it.
So I hold with a screwdriver now and I tighten the nut, right? Is that what I do?
Yep.
Hold the screw.
Screwdriver and tighten the nut. There you go. Yep.
I got it?
Yep. Very light drag.
Nice. Okay.
Much better.
So we should mark it now?
Yep.
Okay, let me see the paint pen.
And let me double check the torque on that nut, so, because we don't want those nuts coming loose. There you go. Okay, awesome. And then paint pen.
Here. There.
Okay, so, on to the next one. Yeah, that's a light drag. Okay, you're snug on that nut.
No, not enough.
Yeah,
Not as much
well,
as it
tighten
should
up
be.
the nut. No, not that. Just tighten up the wrench.
Oh, I don't need to hold this anymore?
Yeah, like tighten up the wrench. Make sure it's snug. There you go. Okay. Okay, and we'll mark that.
Okay.
Okay, on to the next one.
Got two left.
Yeah.
One of these days I'm gonna crack that nut without hurting myself. Okay. Okay, you got
Watching
this second one down. You
Yeah.
got that down.
Okay, that's 5 because I can't really do a V on this part. Just something that you remember what the most recent one was.
Yeah.
You know? Okay.
How's that compression?
Getting better.
That's
Now that
sweet.
your valves aren't grossly misadjusted.
How can you tell the compression's good?
Because I can hear it hissing out of the manifolds.
Okay.
Okay, so now, alright, so the rockers that we're watching this one.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's so much play, look at that.
Yeah. Where's the
Crazy.
feeler?
It's in my hand. I mean, the feeler, it's like way more than the feeler.
Okay. No. I'm gonna crack this nut without hurting myself.
I believe in you.
Thank you. Oh my god. I'm trying so hard. I did it. I did it.
Nice.
Okay. No. Wait, let me do it. Let me do it all.
You're really demanding, you know that? Like, borderline not in a good way. But I'm your friend, I can tell you that.
Okay.
I'm just trying to keep my feeler gauge from ending up in the Kool-Aid of death.
Yes. Forbidden Mountain Dew.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna kind of see the flashlight. Look, doesn't look like there's any dog hair or crap in here, so that's good. This engine's so new, the valve cover doesn't even have like dirt. It's kind of nice.
That's awesome.
Okay, so light down on that air assembly. Oh, is that? There we go. All right. So.
Okay. So now I'll just tighten these little cap nuts.
Yeah.
Here. Is there any Torx back?
There might be, so hold on.
I'll just loosely put them on for now.
Yeah, just get them started.
Yeah. Don't drop them. I'm talking to myself, not you. I wouldn't tell you what to do.
Well, it's not like I don't drop nuts and bolts, but gotten much, much better over the years about not doing that. So not very tight.
Yeah, because the valve cover can warp.
Yep.
If you tight, the cover can literally warp, so they're not that tight at all.
And like the common misconception is barely. Ooh.
Oh, did I not really?
Yeah. It was like half a thread. Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you're looking for super light, just use your fingertips. Mm-hmm. I can't go very tight with my fingers.
Yeah.
But that's less than 10 foot-pounds. So the common misconception is, oh, the valve cover's leaking, I better crank those nuts tighter and tighter.
Yeah.
And like the tighter you crank them, like this will actually start to like bow.
Yeah.
To where no matter how many new gaskets you put on it, it will never seal again.
Yeah, we can't do that.
So that's why like you want it like snug but not crazy.
After we adjusted the valves, Meredith went home. She said she had gotten me through the highly technical part and that I should be able to do the rest myself, if I'm careful. So, before I finish putting in the fuel injectors and get the hoses all put back on the engine, I need to do one more thing, which is install the water lock muffler that I bought at Fisheries Supply, which I've already made a mount for using a panel of white oak that I bought at the local lumber store. So next week's episode is going to be a how-to video about installing a water lock muffler as well as a vented loop for the cooling water system to make sure water doesn't siphon back through the engine. And I know that installing a water lock muffler is a very dangerous thing to do by yourself if you don't have experience and you have no idea what you're doing. But rest assured, I have benefited a lot from the experience of others, having spent quite a bit of time on the phone with Vita's tech support, and also reading the catalogs and product literature thoroughly to make sure I understood how to do all the volume calculations, which I'm also going to be going over in the video. But if we have any experts, I always welcome your comments if you think I've made a mistake, because we all want the same thing, which is to have my engine run smoothly without any further water intrusion. So stay tuned for the next episode, and I'll see you then.